it's Carissa, and I realize it's been a little while since I've posted a video, but I've been so busy and so sick, so I'm getting ready to leave town again, so I thought I'd try to get something posted before I left. But what I'm going to be using today are two new products. This is the Vintage Vogue stamp set, and when I saw it, I knew I had to have it. This is from the New Occasions catalog that's coming out, available for order for you for January 5th. And then I'm going to also be using some of the Sweet Pea Designer Series paper. Now this is a 12 by 12 pack that Stampin' Up's putting out, and it's also in the Occasions mini catalog. But I have to show you some of these papers. They are so cool, and I really like this because all of the colors used in here are like regular Stampin' Up from their regular collection. Ooh, that's so cool. They're not like the in colors. So this, you know, it's going to last you not only a really long time if you're just a card maker, but you don't have to have any of the in colors to enjoy this. So if you just have the regular colors, this is great. And I love the colors and the patterns and that sort of thing. So anyway, this is my card base. It's the Old Olive, and then I'm using a layer of Rose Red. This is from that pattern paper pack. Let me show you. This was the side of it, and then I used the back side of it. So it's got all these really fun colors in it. It's got like the brown and the rose red and all that. And I'm going to be using the Vintage Vogue stamp set, like I said, and these have never been used. So let's get going on this. This is just a regular layer cut at, let's see, it would be 4 by 5 1/4. And this is, I love these new clear mount stamps, so this is the first time you're going to see me use them on a video. This, I love how you can see the image on the back of them, so that's so cool. And I'm just going to stamp like a little tone on tone up here. You're not really going to see a whole lot of this, but I wanted to give it some texture at the top of this. Just so you know, all of these pieces, I'm not going to do it on video, but I'm going to sponge them all in Close to Cocoa. I'll show you. This piece is going to go kind of like this. Haven't made this card before. That's normally how I work with my videos. I don't make them ahead of time. But I have these 3 little pieces here. This one is an 1.5 inches by 2 inches. I'll show you. This is the stamp I'm going to use on that in the Close to Cocoa ink. I chose Close to Cocoa just so it wasn't so bold as the chocolate chip. So I'm just going to put that down. And then I'm going to stamp that right there. And I cut it, I wanted it to be just big enough for that. These are all going to layer together here. But I'm going to stamp in tone on tone again, which is what I did with the Rose Red earlier. This stamp from the same set, and kind of like that. So I hope this turns out the way I want it to. I'm hoping that this card doesn't look naked and bare when it's done. Let me move this out of the way, and that right there. I'm going to take my friend stamp again, and I have some scraps of, let's see where they are. The ivory and then the Old Olive. And the reason I have 2 different colors here, I'm going to clean my stamp real quick because I used it in the Close to Cocoa. The reason what my plan is to do is to stamp this stamp again and then cut out the F and, you know, pop it up off of there. But I'm not sure if I want it to be like a tone on tone with the Old Olive. So anyway, I'm going to stamp a couple, I'm going to cut them out, and then I'm going to put them on my project and see which one I like the best. So I have just, this will be Old Olive on Old Olive cardstock here. I'm just going to stamp that. Then I'm going to stamp the Old Olive again on the Very Vanilla cardstock. And then I'm going to clean my stamp, and I'm going to stamp it again on the Very Vanilla in the Close to Cocoa ink. Okay, so now here I have all my pieces. They've been sponged. I've cut out all of my F's, and I'm going to start, oh no, I don't want to do that because I think I'm going to put a ribbon on this. I'm just going to start putting some of these pieces on. I'm just going to put this kind of like that, and that's a little crooked. It's going to be one of those days because I'm really not feeling well. Been sick since before Christmas, so just trying to kick this before my husband and I go out of town. So this is all going to layer like this, so you can probably see my sponging. Now what I think I'm going to do before I mount these on here, I think I'm going to take some chocolate chip ribbon and just tie it right around this. Put a little knot on there. Do you want me to tie it on camera? Let's see if I can do it. All right, there we go. If I have time on the video, I'll leave all that in there for you. Trim this down. Okay, so I have that there, and let me scooch this over just a bit. I think what I'll do rather than try to make this lay flat over the ribbon is I'll just go ahead and put dimensionals on it, and this is going to end up being a little bit thicker. Okay, so that's all layered, and what I have now are my F's that I cut out. So my options are this green one, which I kind of like. Let's see, that's that Old Olive stamped on Old Olive, and then there's this, which is the Very Vanilla with the Old Olive ink on it, stamped on it. And then finally it's the same, which is the Close to Cocoa on the Very Vanilla. And these, whichever one I use is going to pop up. But I think my favorite is the Tone on Tone Old Olive. So I'm going to use that one. And then those other two that I cut out, because I'm not a fan of cutting out, I'll just stick those aside and use them on like the same kind of card. Sorry, I'm working off the thing here. Same type of card, and you know, like I can even do the same card all over again and just use a different color. But for this one, I am going to use the tone. And what I'll do, just go right over the top of that. Just like that. And so there's my card. It just says friend, very generic. You could even stamp one of the teeny tiny wishes down here if you wanted it to say something more specific, like thank you, or I don't know. I can't even remember what they say right now, but there's my card, and it's using some of the new products. So I hope you enjoyed the sneak peek, and I hope you'll visit me at my blog, sprinkledwithglitter.blogspot.com. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.